If you can hear that, those are the perks of living next to a construction site. So I had a different video coming out today, but the Xiaomi MiA1 has been officially unveiled to the public today. And so I thought of making this video because in essence, the Xiaomi MiA1 is just the Xiaomi Mi 5X. So why is it so important? But before we get into that, let me give you a bit of a backstory. When Xiaomi phones come out, they're usually very budget oriented and people love them because of their value for money. But the one thing they hate about all or most Xiaomi phones is the fact that they run MiUI. MiUI is a skin that Xiaomi likes to put on their phones, and for most people it's very obtrusive and just annoying. That's where Android comes in. You can of course customize how MiUI looks. You can change it up with a theme, you can change it up with a launcher, and you can bring it as close to as a Google Pixel phone, which is stock Android. But you can never make it a stock Android phone unless you get into rooting the phone and doing all sorts of technical stuff, and that's a whole separate video that I'm not going to talk about today. And with all of that backstory, here's why the MiA1 is really important. It comes with Android One, which is a software or a program that Google developed for developing markets such as India, for example. What happened was people didn't get the Android experience they wanted for on a budget price tag. And that's exactly what Android One bought. A stock Android experience and in a relatively budget format. Now, it was successful for the most part when it started off, but over the years it's died down gradually. But the MiA1 is sort of a revival for Android One and really is the flagship phone for the Android One, program. You get the hardware processing power of the Mi 5X and you add stock Android to it. That means you don't get any sort of annoying themes, you don't get any bloatware, and best of all, you get updates as fast as possible. In fact, Xiaomi even told us that the update to Android Oreo for the MiA1 is coming out later in September, and it will be one of the first devices to actually receive Android P, the next upcoming version of Android in 2018. But here's where things start to get interesting. With the MiA1 in the market in the next couple of weeks, what does that mean for budget smartphone manufacturers like Lenovo or Micromax? Well, it means that they've got a huge competition on their hands. In the past, Lenovo with their Moto G5 or the Moto G series has been the undisputed champ of the budget smartphone range. But with the MiA1, that is about to change. Let me pull up a quick comparison with the magic of editing with the Motorola devices as well as the MiA1. You can see that most of the specifications are quite similar, and in some cases the MiA1 actually maxes or beats out the Lenovo offering, even the latest G5S Plus that they just announced a couple of weeks back. And when you throw in things like stock Android support, USB Type-C with fast charging, an IR blaster, even though it might not be that important, and the dual 12 megapixel camera with a telephoto lens, allowing you to capture portraits, as well as zooming in 2 times without losing any quality, it makes for an actual smartphone or a budget smartphone beast. Not to mention price. The MiA1 is priced at 15,000 rupees, which is on par with the likes of the Moto G5 Plus as well as the Moto G5S Plus. In fact, it's even lower than the Moto G5S Plus, its direct competitor. So you're looking at a very good deal. It's going to be really interesting to see how Xiaomi approaches other markets with this phone, because the likes of Dubai, for example, they have an official Mi store now. So I'm looking forward to what the pricing strategy here is going to be. And me being a fan of budget smartphones, this one really hits the sweet spot, and I'm actually considering buying this one. But that's all from me. I really wanted to get a video across telling you my thoughts about the phone and not just blurt out specifications, because you have websites that do that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and if you did enjoy, leave a like, rating and subscribe for more videos like this one in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.